Hello everybody, bonjour tout le monde. As I promised, here's video number 2 of that little series. Comme tel que promis, la vidéo numéro 2 que j'avais promis sur mon équipement de rasage, qui suit l'histoire de mon parcours de rasage. As I promised, this is the video number 2 of a series I made about wet shaving history. I'm going to start out with the brushes. Je vais commencer par les brosses. Over here was my first brush. As you can see, it seems to be a little boar brush. It's kind of old, but that was my first brush. This was here, another brush that I bought. I bought it locally. It's a good brush, but I mean, it's a small knot. C'est une bonne brosse, mais tant que j'ai vu des meilleures. C'est marqué Made in Germany. Ça a été acheté dans une pharmacie locale. Another here, nice brush, nice boar brush. C'est d'un poil de cochon, vraiment une brosse, vraiment de, j'appelle ça de qualité professionnelle. I've got over here, it's a badger brush. It's a cheap badger brush, but it does a good job, nice. Really soft on it. Elle est vraiment douce. Yaki synthétique. Sorry if I don't tell the number of the knot. I'm not really like even the quality of the brush, where they came from. I just like the brush for what they are. Over here it's a nice brush too. This one broke last spring and I glued it again. The knot was celle-ci avait brisé le printemps passé. Je vais le recoller de nouveau, puis il semble que ça bien tient. No one here. It's another boar brush. I like the boar brush. J'aime les brosses à poil de cochon. Over here is the Vanderhagen. It's a good boar brush too. Cheap, but really good. Over here, a synthetic brush. Nice knot, a small knot, but nice. Came from a kit from Macroot Body Shop. Cette brosse-ci, t'as vu avec un kit avec Macroot. J'ai eu ça pour un Noël. Over here is my workhorse brush. Omega Pure Acetola. I bought it locally in the local pharmacy. Celle-ci, c'est ma brosse. Je ne devrais pas dire numéro 1, mais c'est ma brosse que je vois. C'est ce qu'on dira en anglais go-to brush. C'est la brosse que je vais prendre le plus souvent, que je vais utiliser le plus souvent. Très bonne brosse. Poil de cochon aussi. Puis un autre Omega, ici, synthetic. Another one Omega, it's a synthetic brush. It's a good brush too. Really soft knot. And when you wet this one here, it looks like the brush is, but I mean it's a good brush. Now I'm going to pass it on to the razor. I'm going to go first with the D's. Je vais aller avec les rasoirs maintenant. Je vais commencer avec les DE. J'en ai un ici. I have one here. Might as well start with this one. I don't go in order of what I bought first, and je n'irai pas dans l'ordre de ce que j'ai acheté parce que j'en ai un petit peu trop pour me rappeler de tout ça. But la seule chose que je peux vous dire, c'est que le rasoir que je vous l'ai dit hier, c'était le Micro Touch 1. Je ne l'ai plus, c'est ma fille qui l'a. The only razor that I didn't have, I gave it to my daughter, was the razor that I was talking about yesterday. I couldn't recall the name. The Micro Touch, Micro Touch 1. So I don't have that razor. I'm going to start out with this one here, the Parker 26C. It's an open comb. Le Parker 26C, très bon rasoir. Comme vous pouvez voir, je m'ai servi il n'y a pas très longtemps, j'ai encore la lame dedans. Habituellement, là, je ramasse mes lames quand j'ai fini mes rasoirs, mais celui-ci était sur le rack. Usually I take off the blade in it when I'm done with it, but this one here was still on the rack, so I might use it in a few days. The Gillette adjustable, it's not the Fat Boy but the Slim, Gillette Slim, really nice shaver. This one here is probably a classic in the making. Gillette Slim, c'est très bon rasoir. Comme vous pouvez voir, il s'en sale un petit peu là, mais j'ai use tellement sur ma rotation que they're dirty a little bit, but I use them so often, like I use them in rotation. Here's the Lord shaver, very nice shaver for the price. Le rasoir Lord, très bon rasoir pour le prix. Celui-ci est un type de tête Mercure, type Mercure head over here. It's a mild razor but a really good razor. Gillette Fat Handle Tech, le Gillette, grosse poignée, le Tech, non ajustable, un classique dans les rasoirs, très bon rasage, plutôt doux comme rasage, mais il rase de très près. I also have the Lord Tech. It's a replica of the Gillette Tech. It's a lightweight, but it's a nice razor too. Gives a really good job, really good shave. Le Lord Tech, une réplique du Gillette Tech, mais c'est un très bon rasoir, donne un très bon rasage. I'm going to go with the Chinese one here, butterfly opening. Rasoir chinois, c'est le Bailey rasoir. Twist to open, a really nice one, gives a nice job. And the thing particular with those kind of shaver, when you put a blade in it, the end of the blade won't stick out. It's made that it covers the whole blade. It's kind of nice. Another Chinese one, another Chinese Tech version. Here, this one is the same, but it's not a twist to open, but do the same with the blade. The blade will, there's no gap there. The blade is all, la lame va être cachée donc ici, tu auras plus, tu vois pas la lame. Another classic here. Another classic ici, twist to open, Fat Boy, Gillette Fat Boy. I don't know the years of those razors. There's some code on the back, but like you know what, I don't recall the names. As long as they good shave, for me that's the important thing. Moi je remarque pas les années ou moi ce qui compte pour moi c'est le résultat qu'ils donnent. Parker 99R twist to open, good razor, good shaver. I bought it cheap at the time, but if you go on the net right now to try to buy those razors, they're not that cheap. You're going to pay something like 50 bucks Canadian, or close to 50 bucks for that kind of a shaver. But at the time I think I had it for $25. So, twist to open Gillette black handle. It's almost like a replica of the Slim, but it's not the same. Ça fait penser à la réplique du Slim. Il shave pas aussi bien que le Slim, mais c'est quand même un bon rasoir. It wouldn't shave as better than the Slim, but it still gives a good shave. Like that one too here, I don't know there's a cone on the bottom, but I don't know which date it was made. This one here is the Wilkinson Classic Sword. That's the new version, all metal. Some made complaints about that razor, but for me, I use it a few times, and I'd say it was a mild razor, but it's a good razor. Don't get me wrong, it's a good razor. Okay, this one here is a special razor for me. Really special. This razor here used to belong to my grandpa. On the side of my father. Ce rasoir ici, là, c'est un super speed des années 40. It's a super speed from the 40s. It's a special razor for me because it used to belong to my grandpa on the side of my father. When my father gave it to me, he said, take care of it because it was given to me by your grandpa. So it's a really nice shaver, and when I shave with it, it's a special for me. It's a special thought for me. This one here too is special for me. This one used to be my father. My father doesn't shave with these anymore, or he shave electric, so he gave it to me. And something special about that razor, he bought it at the same year I was born, in '68. I don't know when he bought it, but he said it was bought at the same year that you were born. So it's kind of special. He used to be my father, and the same year of birth. It's a '68. I was born in '68, so it's special for me. This one here, adjustable, is the replica of the Mercury Future. This one is a Mingxi. Never had the Mercury Future. I don't intend to have it anyway, but this one here gives me great shave. The most I put it was on 3. I never try it on higher settings. It goes to 6. No, yeah, it goes to 6. For me, number 3 is aggressive enough, and I wouldn't dare try way much. Like, pour moi, je me rase avec ce rasoir ici, je l'ai au setting numéro 3, je le laisse au numéro 3. Plus haut que ça, je voudrais pas essayer parce qu'il pourrait être assez agressif, merci. Mais il donne un très bon rasage, très bon rasoir. C'est un très bon rasoir. Let's have what I have here. Okay, this one here is the most aggressive razor that I had in my collection here. Even if I try, well, I never tried the Mingxi at the high setting, but this one here is non-adjustable, and it's more aggressive than my Fat Boy, than my Slim, and my Gillette here adjustable at the highest setting. I don't know why this razor is so aggressive, but don't get me wrong, it gives a good shave, really good shave, but you have to be cautious with that shaver. You have to keep just the weight of the razor shave you, because it could catch your face. Ce rasoir ici, je sais pas pourquoi, qui est si agressif, c'est peut-être le poids, puis la façon que la tête est faite. Mais je peux vous dire que quand tu te rases avec ce rasoir ici, il donne un très bon rasage. Mais quand tu te rases avec, tu dois faire attention de bien juste laisser le poids du rasoir couper la barbe. And to finish up my DEs, the Mercury non-adjustable, I think it's the 34C HD, but I'm not sure. Anyway, it's a good razor, really good razor. It's probably one of my best in all the collection that I showed you. I have to say that the Slim is great and the Mingxi is great, but this one here, I have to say, is probably my number 1 for the quality of the shave. That's it for those. I'm going to put it that away. C'est tout pour mes DE. Je vais mettre ça de côté, ça sera pas trop long. Puis je vais revenir avec mes lames droites puis mes chevettes. I'm going to come back with my DEs and chevette. Oh, before I forgot one thing. I have one SE in my collection. It's a shovel head. It's marked down, ever ready. made in 2014. So it's a vintage razor, single blade, but it's a really nice shaver, really nice. As a matter of fact, I didn't shave yet this morning, and I'm going to shave with it this morning. Okay, I'm coming back to my straights. Put my brush away too. Won't be too long. Oh. Okay. Vintage, Manhattan, Cuddly Sheffield. It's a wedge, and there's a smile on it. Classic vintage blade, vintage razor, really nice. This one here, Garland Cutlery, really nice too. Said Eagle razor. Have to be cautious with those. They're pretty sharp. Another one classic here. This one is a Wade & Butcher, Sheffield, England. This one has a lot of hornware on it. Ici c'est un Sheffield, un Wade & Butcher. Comme vous pouvez constater, il y a beaucoup de hornware dessus, il a été beaucoup aiguisé souvent. Mais il rase encore très très bien. Still a good shaver. Still shaves pretty good. Gold Dollar 208, le Gold Dollar 208. Celui-ci vient du Canada. Mais c'est un rasoir chinois, mais c'est un distributeur canadien qui me l'a vendu. Très bon rasoir. Alors, on va continuer avec. Let's go continue with this one. I think it's the Henry SX here. Yeah. Henry SX. Another vintage blade. I think this one is Geneva Cutlery, so let's call it a Genco. Nice shaver, gives a good job with nice. This razor here was given to me by a friend. I bought an old house and there was that razor in the house. They gave it to me. I didn't know it was honed or not. C'est un ami qui m'a donné ce rasoir ici. Je ne savais pas s'il était aiguisé ou pas. Ce que j'ai fait avec, je l'ai juste nettoyé un petit peu. Ben, moi je suis pas trop fort avec le nettoyage de rasoir, mais je l'ai nettoyé un peu. Je l'ai passé dans le barbicide. I put it on barbicide and I just stropped it on the paste it strop, and I guess it was already honed because it shaves good. I don't have any problem with the blade, it shaves. So I guess the owner of that razor must have stored it ready to shave, because it shaves pretty good. Ce rasoir ici, quand il me l'a donné, la seule chose que j'ai fait, je l'ai nettoyé, je l'ai mis dans le barbicide, puis je l'ai passé sur la pasted strop. Puis à mon idée, ce rasoir ici avait déjà été aiguisé, puis il l'aura ramassé aiguisé parce que elle shave comme un charme, il shave très bien. Another one here, another vintage blade. It's the Robertson Cutlery, it's Rochester, New York. Real nice razor. It's a barber notch. As you can see, it's all metal scale. This razor was bought by with the dog, when it came, was like the scale was all not rusted, but there was all kind of junk on it, and even on the blade. Guy from the States cleaned it for me and restored it for me. He even honed it and did a good job on it. C'est un gars des États-Unis que je connais bien, un de mes amis, qui l'a nettoyé, puis il l'a réaiguisé, puis le rasoir est parfait. Ok, on va y aller maintenant. Let's go with another gold dollar, but the gold dollar is 66. This came here from Anthony Exposito. Ce gold dollar 66 vient de Anthony Exposito des États-Unis. C'est lui qui l'a aiguisé, c'est lui qui a fait la géométrie dessus. He fixed the geometric problem of it. This one here, believe it or not, I did about more than 100 shave before I refresh it. So it's a lot of shaves, because it was one of my first straight razors I bought, so I shaved quite a bit with it before I refresh it. Incroyable, j'ai pu me raser avec plus de 100 fois avec ce rasoir ici avant que je l'ai rafraîchi. Puis là je l'ai rafraîchi sur la Paste Strop. J'ai pu me shaver, là je peux pas compter le nombre de fois que je me shave avec, puis encore, la lame est encore très très bonne. Another one here came from Whippet Dog. Really nice vintage blade. It's over the apple, it's marked down over the apple, and there's AWNY. It's probably made by New York, but AW I don't know what it means. And on the scale it's marked down blue ring WRB, as you can see. Ben, c'est un très bon rasoir, très bien affûté, très bien aiguisé, d'un très bon résultat. Another one here. This one I have to be cautious when I close it. It's Modozo Extra. It's marked down Sullivan, probably from Germany. This one here is a good razor too. It's a 6/8 rounded point. A really good straight razor. Like I said, this one I have to be cautious when I close it. Here we go. Don't hit the scale with the blade. Faut que je fasse attention quand je le ferme parce qu'il peut toucher la scale quand je le ferme. Ok, ça c'est fait pour ça. On va mettre ça ici. This one is been done. I'm going to show you the rest of my straights, and after that we'll go with the shavettes. This one here, Geneva Cutlery. It's a 6/82 square point. Really good shaver, really good razor. This one was bought to by Whippet Dog. Really nice, gives a really nice close shave. Most of the straights that I show you, most of them already been refreshed. Some not, because the blades are still good, but most of them have been refreshed because it's been a long time that I have them. This one here was bought in the flea market, and when it came in the flea market there was a black scale in it, but the scale was broken. I did try to shave with it, and it was terrible shaver. So I sent it to my friend in the States, the same who restored the other razor that I told you. He honed it, made this beautiful scale. Look at the scale, unbelievable. It even made the wedge on it with the wood, and really an artist. And he honed it too, and it's probably one of my, well, it's not one of the best. It is my #1 straight. This one here, like I use it often with Mitchell Wolfat, because Mitchell is my #1 soap. This one is my #1 straight razor. So that's it for my straight razor. Let's go and show you my shavettes. I'll start with this one here. Equinox International full V chevet. As you can see, a lot of blade exposure. When I shave with this one, I have to be really cautious. But don't get me wrong, it's a good shaver. The only thing I didn't like about it is it's a screw over here. It's so easy to actually to open there. You have to be cautious. And when I do, most of the time, I put a black tape over here, so it stays there when I shave, so it's okay. But if you put the right blade in it, good shaver. But really, a low angle when you shave with it, due to the blade exposure, and make sure you put it in flat on your face, because you don't want to get the corner of the blades on your face. Très bonne chevette. La seule chose que j'aime moi, c'est le mécanisme ici. Il est très comme facile à ouvrir. Ce que je fais d'habitude quand je me rase avec, je mets un tape noir ici. Ça tient là. Tant que je me rase. Très bon rasoir. Très bon rasoir. Économique aussi. Ça a été acheté d'Amazon. Another one here. This was my first chevette. Ceci c'était ma première chevette que je me suis acheté. Très bonne chevette. It's Bluebird Revenge chevette. There's a lot of weight to it for the size of it. There's some blade exposure, as you can see. This one here gives me great shaves. But like I said, it's a chevette, so you have to be cautious with the corner of the blades when you shave with it. Another one here I bought. Those were in my first chevette. There's a Parker here. Good chevette. It's a cheap one, but it gives good shaves. The only thing, I might have to change the scale, because the scales did broke. It's a cheap plastic, so you know, I didn't pay much for that chevette, but it's still good, makes a good shave. Ce chevette-ci, très bonne chevette. Seule chose, c'est que la scale est brisée. Peut-être que je suis obligé de la changer, mais ça donne un très bon rasoir. Okay, let's go with this one here. It's probably the knockoff of the feather. This one's the Chinese, made from AliExpress. Bought from AliExpress, I mean. Took blades. Well, as you can see, it's probably close for what a straight razor has as a blade gap. If I open a straight over here to see the difference. Okay, let's see. If I put it there like that, see, it's almost the same gap. C'est quasiment la même longueur qu'une lame de vrai rasoir droit. Gives good shave. The blade came with it. They're double edge, so I can get 7 shave on one side, turn the blade upside down for the other side, get 7 more. So it gives me about 2 weeks of shaves. One blade can give me 2 weeks of shave. And I bought a pack of 100, so I'm good for quite a long while. Ces lames ici sont doublées. Ça fait quand il y a un bord qui est fini, je le vire sur l'autre bord, puis je peux me raser 7 fois avec 7 rasages avec ça. Another one here. Almost done with the Sanguine R5. Sanguine R5. Really good chevette. That one is really good. Probably not my best chevette, but really good. As you can see, it's all wooden scale. There's no wedge on this one here. And this one, if you get loose, here's some screws to tighten it. Really good chevette. This one here is probably a Cadillac of chevette called Sam Roca. It's bought from AliExpress too. This one, I like it pretty much. I like the mécanisme. J'aime le mécanisme de cette là. C'est probablement une de mes préférées. Si vous pouvez voir ici, là, il y a une petite vis. There's a little screw here to tighten the setting here, so you won't be able to get the blade out easily. You unscrew it and tu dévisses la vis, puis ça va desserrer ceci, puis là le choix de mécanisme va aller plus lousse. Mais là c'est vraiment sécuritaire. It secures the blades pretty well, and like I said, when you put the good blade in it, like as you can see, there's still some blade exposure here, so you have to be cautious when you shave with it. But it's probably one of my best shavettes. Even this one here is pretty close to what a straight razor will give, but this one here, probably because of the wood scale, the finish, I mean, it's almost like a Cadillac of shavettes. And my last one that I bought it last days of spring, Camisori Univilians. It's a knockoff of the Feather Camisori Chevette. Really good shaver. The only thing, when you're not used to shave with the Camisori, the grip is different, like, you know, but the weight is there and the mechanism is solid. Like, you just have to pinch here and put the blade in it. It came with 10 blades when I bought it. Well, I mean 11 blades, because there was one. But I was so impressed with the blades that I ordered 50 more, so I'll be good for quite a while. Bon, c'est tout pour la vidéo numéro 2. Il va y avoir une vidéo numéro 3. That's it for video number 2. There'll be video number 3. Sorry for the long time, it's been long, but so see you next time for the next video. Thank you. See you next time.